Hey, this is Mark with the Practical Stills. Time to open up another bottle. We're going to take a look at a George Dickel Tennessee whiskey single barrel offering. These are fairly new to the market at 15 years old. They vary in proof quite a bit from store to store. And gosh, 15 years, long time, and they range about 60 bucks. I've got a couple of them. I got this one from a store in Colorado called AppleJack, and then this one in Boulder from Hazel's. So I haven't opened this one yet. I have been into this one. Now, I already opened this one, as you can tell, because while Dan and I were recently visiting Deerhammer Distillery in Buena Vista, Colorado, after a long day of sipping from barrels, we tried to sit around the campfire and record this video then, but after a long day of sipping whiskey, we weren't very good at it. And so we just ended up drinking the whiskey and not doing video, so here we are today. We tried to compare it against the typical, or at least the traditional, single barrel from Dickel, the Hand Select. These are all 9 years old. They're all 103 proof. You know, I really like these. I first bought one of these at the distillery years and years ago and really liked it, and I've liked all of them since. Not as much as that one that first time from the distillery. Paid a lot more for it. These are about 50. I paid 100 for that one, but it was selected by the team at the distillery. And I've always liked it. This one, after a little sipping on it, and we'll sip some more now, I got to tell you, it's oaky. I like it. It's a very sweet oak, and that's okay, but it is super oaky. I think it loses some of that Dickel funkiness, which frankly might make a lot of people happy. Not everybody likes that super funky Dickel profile, but I sure do. This one's gorgeous though, super dark copper, a little yellow in it. It's just gorgeous. Nose is beautiful. It's certainly more delicate than the 9-year-old or any of the standard Dickels. It's delicious, don't get me wrong, but I think it loses some of the Dickelness. With that extra age, more of the oak takes over versus the distillation process that produces that Dickelness. I may still like the 9-year-old better. I don't know. This one particularly is, let's see, 96.2 proof. Of course, Dickel makes me do the math because they won't put proof on there. They go alcohol by volume. They also don't use the E because, as they told us on the tour, long ago, George felt like his whiskey stood up with the best in Scotland, so he didn't want to use the E. So, I don't know. I like this a lot. I think in the world of single barrel picks, this is pretty far up there, and especially at 60 bucks. The bottle I got from Hazel's, its proof is a little over 104. So I wonder if that extra proof helps a little bit, because I've always felt like with Tennessee whiskey, I'm not a proof hound, but because of the Lincoln County process where they charcoal filter that whiskey before it ever goes in the barrel, and then again when it comes out, and they chill filter it when it comes out. I think it loses some of the body, and it takes a little proof to get back to that. Something up around mid-90s, over 100 is nice. Who knows? These are delicious. I certainly wouldn't pass on them. It's one of those whiskeys that I think about when people chase Blanton's around for near 100 bucks a bottle. Why do you chase that when these other things are on the shelf so good? Maybe you don't like Dickel. But if you don't, give this one a shot, because it certainly loses some of that Dickel funkiness with the extra age. You might find you like it. It is delicious. It is oaky. But at 15 years, you kind of expect that. Let me know what you think. I've been thinking lately that maybe 8 to 10 years is plenty of time in a barrel for bourbon. Do you agree, or are you still chasing the super old stuff? I'd love to know. Give me a comment below and tell me what you're thinking. In the meantime, cheers.